Sarah had always prided herself on keeping a clean and orderly home. She believed that cleanliness was next to godliness, and she applied this principle rigorously. When she married Khalid, she hoped he shared her habits. However, a significant problem arose in the form of Khalid's elderly mother, Fatima, who had come to live with them. Despite Sarah's efforts to maintain a spotless home, she found losing her appetite at the dinner table inevitable whenever Fatima joined them. One evening, as the family sat down for dinner, the tension reached its peak. Sarah abruptly stood up and left the table. Khalid, perplexed, followed her into the adjacent room. "Why did you leave the table? Is something wrong?" he asked. Sarah crossed her arms and exhaled sharply. "Yes, there's something wrong. Your mother's hands are filthy, and it's making me lose my appetite. I can't enjoy my meal with her here." Khalid looked thoughtful and asked, "What do you suggest we do about it?" Sarah, seeing an opening, quickly responded, "She should have her own table. I will not dine with her anymore." Khalid sighed and nodded. "Okay, from now on, she'll have her own table. But tell me, does it bother you just being around her, or is it just her hands?" Sarah hesitated before admitting, "Honestly, her entire presence makes me uncomfortable. I don't feel at ease in my own home." Khalid took a deep breath and replied, "As you know, she has no one else but me, and she is getting old. What do you suggest we do?" Without missing a beat, Sarah said, "Take her to a senior care home. You can visit her and make sure she's taken care of. But if you don't do this, I'll go to my parents' house and I won't come back." Khalid, trying to remain calm, said, "Okay, my love, your happiness is my priority. I'll take her to a senior care home as you wish." He smiled at her and added, "By the way, why did your father call and ask that we come over tomorrow?" Sarah replied, "I asked him to. You'll understand why tomorrow. Now, let me sleep." Khalid nodded, leaving the room and heading towards his mother. "Is your wife unwell? She didn't eat," Fatima asked, concerned. "Yes, she's a bit under the weather," Khalid replied. "Then go tend to her. Get her medicine or a doctor if needed," Fatima urged. "Don't worry, she'll be fine after some rest," Khalid reassured her. The next morning, Khalid, Sarah, and Fatima went to Sarah's parents' house for a family gathering. Khalid had told Sarah they would take Fatima to the senior care home after the visit. Once there, they were greeted warmly and spent time chatting before sitting down for lunch. As the call to prayer echoed, Khalid found himself alone with Sarah's father, who looked serious. "I have something important to discuss," Sarah's father began. "Sarah has been upset because of your mother living with you. She needs her space, and I support her. If you don't resolve this issue, Sarah won't come back with you." Khalid nodded and said, "I understand. I already agreed to take my mother to a senior care home after this visit, as Sarah suggested." Sarah's father looked relieved. "Good. I'm glad we sorted that out.